All right, so y'all see that Signal, right? So when Signal came out, right? There was a girl I knew, Lindsay Newman. She introduced it to me, or she showed it to me, right? I never got into it, but she was always on it, right? And she just so happened to have an iPhone, right? It's kind of like when I was sitting there on that laptop that night in the kitchen, and I was in my I haven't had an iPhone, mind you this, I haven't had an iPhone since the iPhone 4 came out, I believe it was. The glass when they first came out with the glass front and back. So that was a long time ago, right? And then never had them until after I had an incident on this laptop. Then I ended up getting one, right? So, but before I had one, so it was years, right? Over 10. And I go into my Google, my Gmail, and I was able to see a timestamp and the IP address and stuff like that that was linked to a iOS system. And if you know how to look at codes and shit like that when they write shit, it said the hold on. Look, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then it will come out later, right? Right? It's really not that important, but it is a key thing, right? Because this laptop, I was getting my accounts hacked, right? But the Signal was something that she used with. She would talk to this big ass plug, right? It was funny because 144. That says it was funny because how she all of a sudden tried becoming this pushing weight on certain things, right? It was. If you see how people try to mimic and copy or follow, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so if so the Signal, he ends up getting popped, right? So he he got popped. He got popped with a bunch, right? He had everything you could think of, everything. And this is back when DMT first came out, so it was real popular. And so she was linked up with him, and she was doing a lot of major deals with that. Well, he had Signal. He got jammed up. She got Signal. She's linked in with all them people. If you know, you know. But yeah, so just know that they're being investigated for sure. And oh, I just heard there was somebody that was arrested, but they're trying to keep it under wraps. They were possibly seeing the judge yesterday. They got locked up overnight or something like that, or it's happening, or it just happened, or it's happening. But they're gonna try to keep it. But yeah, but just know that they're